Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Julie. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. And in today's video, I am going to be telling you guys how I cured my mastitis from home without antibiotics in 5 easy steps. So if you want to know what my secret weapons were, just keep watching. So the first thing that is very, very important is to rest. Usually when you get mastitis, it's because you're stressed out, you've been working really hard, and that's exactly what happened to me. So I have had mastitis 3 times now, and each time it was during a period where I wasn't getting enough sleep at night because baby was up all night, and I was just stressing out because breastfeeding was really difficult. So that can definitely be a big factor that can lead to mastitis and clogged ducts. But you want to be sure to get a lot of rest. And when you have mastitis, it's basically like all of a sudden you get a high temperature and you feel sick to your stomach. It's like, most people liken it to having the flu, and that's exactly how I felt. I felt so incredibly sick, like I couldn't move, couldn't do anything. And that's what makes it so hard, guys, is that you're trying to nurse yourself back to health while you're dealing with this. And that's why most people resort to going to the doctors and getting antibiotics. But I just really didn't want to do that. I felt that, if anything, you know, I have heard that other people had cured this naturally. So I did a lot of research, you know, looking into YouTube videos or other people's input on what they did to cure it. And so that's how I kind of came up with this video of all my different tips. So anyway, the next thing might surprise you, and that is cabbage leaves. So this was one that I was very skeptical about because I was like, cabbage leaves, like what does that got to do with anything? But apparently if you take cold cabbage leaves, you know, just like a regular cabbage, and you put them in the fridge, let them get nice and cold, and then take them out and you put them inside your bra, that actually really helps to reduce the inflammation and the swelling. And I noticed it, like maybe not right away, but if you just keep doing that, like and then once they start to get warm again, you put them, either get new leaves. I would recommend you get new leaves and put them in the fridge, and then just keep doing this over and over again, and you'll start to notice the swelling will go down, because that's what it does. Apparently it helps with the inflammation. So weird one, but it really works, guys. The next thing is the dreaded one, and that is nursing on that side. I know this is the hardest part because you are in so much pain, and the last thing you want to do is have to nurse on that side. But guys, if you don't nurse, you are just letting that milk build and build and build until you could possibly get an infection. Some people get an abscess from that milk just building and building, and it's basically like you get this big red bump on your breast and it starts oozing pus, and it's really yucky and disgusting, and you need to get it like surgically removed. So definitely do not let it get to that point. So continue to nurse through the pain. Yes, I know, I did it and I got through it, and it was terrible and it hurt like heck, but that is a big help in how you can get that milk out. And again, like with that, you want to be sure to massage, encourage that milk to keep going and keep moving toward the end. Hot showers are also really helpful for that. Like if you massage in the shower, that can really help as well. So yeah, just nursing and doing things that can help to encourage that milk to flow out are very helpful. The next thing is ibuprofen. So I know I said not antibiotics. You know, this is something that you probably already have in your house, or something that you can more easily just go grab at your drugstore. But I've found that ibuprofen is really helpful because it is an anti-inflammatory. So again, just like I was saying with the cabbage leaves, this is something that can also help with the inflammation. So I do find that I use this whenever I have like a headache, or if I'm feeling really crampy, or if I got mastitis, I would like take this. I believe I took like 2 to 4 per day, depending on the level of pain that you're in. But that does help with the inflammation. And then the last thing, drum roll please, this is really like my secret weapon. And this is something that I actually discovered from another YouTuber, and I was so desperate at that point because I had tried a lot of these other things, which did help, but it just seemed like, oh my gosh, like I keep getting this over and over again. And that's another thing, guys, is unfortunately, once you get it, you are more likely to get it again and again. And so, as I said, I got this 3 times in my breastfeeding journey, and now I'm not dealing with it anymore because of this thing that I've been taking more regularly. So not only does this help to get rid of it, but it actually also helps to prevent it, and that is dun, 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 lecithin. So this is a natural supplement that you can take, and it just basically helps to break down the milk so that it's more liquidy. Basically just so that the milk isn't so thick that it's going to build. So if you feel like, as soon as you feel it coming on, and I know if you get it for the first time, you probably don't know like what it feels like, but basically it's like, for me, it was a very tingly sensation. Almost like when your milk is coming in, except for like, it was like a painful tingle. I remember this one time, it was the 3rd time I got it, I think, and it was like just this overwhelming rush. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And then it was because I was like starting to really build up and clog up. Anyway, as soon as I started to feel that coming on, I popped like 4 of these. They recommend that you take like 4 in a day, but as soon as you feel it coming on and you take these right away, it can really help to keep that milk flowing and, as I said before, like keep nursing and prevent it from happening. So some people will take one like once a day, especially, I would say especially like once you're toward the end of breastfeeding and your baby is not nursing as much anymore, that's when you're really more at risk. Like the first 2 times that it happened to me, it was because that was when my son started sleeping longer through the night, and my body was used to nursing him like more frequently through the night. So of course that milk was building up, and then I got it. So yeah, basically if you're not nursing, if you're starting to nurse less and less, I would recommend you start taking these until your body can adjust to what you're going to be needing to get used to with baby not feeding as frequently. Well, those were my top 5 tips on how to cure mastitis. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it really helpful. Please, please, I encourage you, go out and get this. I got this bottle at Walmart for, I think it was $10, but it's worth it, guys, because as I said, I had it 3 times and I wish I had had that sooner. If anything, if any of all these things, lecithin is my #1 recommendation supplement to take to prevent it. So please, please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more. I am constantly uploading more information about motherhood and family, things that are helpful to you guys. That's my goal with my channel, is to upload content that is going to answer your questions, things that you're struggling with, things that I struggled with, and sharing my experience that might be helpful to you. So again, just comment below. Let me know what you would like me to talk about next, and I will do my best to upload it to my channel. So have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.